The three adventurers were traveling through the stars, not knowing the exact coordinates for planet Namek. That was when Khalifa brought to attention of a planet they could use to ask questions.
Hey, we can go to planet Nibiru. When Kel and I went there, they leaded us to that bug planet as a good training ground. Maybe they know something.
Planet Nibiru, huh? Alright, sounds like a plan. We have nothing better to do anyway.
It took a couple of days to get to this planet Nibiru, and when they got there, they were greeted by a very welcoming crowd of people. They seemed to be sort of lizard people, a more reptilian variety.
Welcome to our planet. Do you want us to wash your ship? Only 5 jewels.
What exactly might I do for you three travelers?
We need some information on a planet named Namek.
Well, little girl, I'll be happy to tell you anything you want to know for that lovely ship you got there.
Hell no! Not our ship. All we wanted was information.
As I recall, you two were here about a month ago and made off with one of our ships. I'm just doing my duty as ruler of this planet and reclaiming what rightfully belongs to my armada.
Sis, what are we gonna do? Don't worry, Kel. We be just fine.
I can't have children around like you, stealing my ships while Lord Tundra's out there wreaking havoc on the universe. He'll come here one day and kill us all. That one ship can be the difference between defeat or victory in a war. My men are definitely not strong enough for...
Lord Tundra, you say? Well, if you tell me where Namek is, I can take care of him for you.
Like kids like you can take on him and his entire army. Get these thieves out of my sight.
Darn it, Khalifa, you had to go and steal their shit, and make it your own.
Trust me, it's far better than the ship that we used to have. Can you two please stop fighting? It's getting kind of old.
Shut up, Kel.
Oh, sorry. Look what you did, Damien. You made Kel cry.
Oh yeah, it's just my fault then.
Hey, come down here. I think we can help you out. Named Spunks. The old man you were talking to earlier is Rye. I brought you down here today to meet with my group. We heard the commotion up there above, and I think letting you go to Lord Tundra is the best play at hand. As to the plan for Planet Namek, no one here has heard of it, but we know that all on the zoo know. Rye's planning on throwing all our lives away and hope to keep himself and his backers safe. But I say, fuck that. We need to stand up for ourselves and take over as rulers. I'd like the three of you to help us in this endeavor as far as you can, as any of us here. That sounds good and all, but where can we find this Zuno? Oh, his place, it moves around a lot, but last I heard, he was in the 5th quadrant in our star system, so about a week away using our ships.
Alright, I've heard enough. I'll help you overthrow your government or whatever. But you better not skimp out on our deal.
Of course. Not as a 103-year-old Nuburian. I keep my word. 103? That's pretty old, and you still look good. Probably to you, but it's really young to my species. Probably about a few years older than you. 3 if I was the same species as you. Alright, enough talking about age. I help. I hope you Nuburians can put up a great fight. Well, most of us here can't, but there are some exceptions, myself being included. Well, if Damien insists it's going, I go too.
I don't want this senseless violence. You rambunctious teens should just hand over the trespassers and go home. All Nibirian blood spilled will be on your head.
Cut the shit out, old man. I know what you want to do. Nothing more than protect your own skin.
Fine. Then I'll just have to pull out all you weeds. I won't go easy just because you're girls.
Good, I wouldn't have it any other way, big guy. You got that right, Khalifa. Do you think he's a bit scary? Come on, Kel. With 3 of us, there's no way he can win. Yeah, Kel. You got to believe in yourself and us.
You think you can beat me, boy?
Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. I had my scientists make a drug that can boost physical prowess tenfold. It was going to be an offering to Lord Tundra when he eventually arrived. Guess it's time to test it out.
I must warn you, boy. In my prime, I was the strongest on this planet, and right now, I feel 100 times more powerful. Even with this boost, I can't hope to touch Lord Tundra, from what I've heard of him. So, if you can't match me here, then die with some dignity.
Come at me, old man. I want to see what the strongest on this planet has to offer.
I see now. Your eyes are those of a man out for blood. And for a boy at such a young age, what could you have possibly been through to get to this point? Kids these days, I swear. I guess I'll let them take over for me then. This planet is in good hands.
Well, guys, it has been a nice fight with you. I hope to meet you three again. Eventually, I can definitely say you have for what it takes to take on Tundra and his entire army. Yeah, you bet we can win. Yeah, we did our best. We can do anything.
Alright, you two. Let's do this thing.